supporters, encore une fois, vraiment, tous ensemble, où que l'on soit, à Paris La Défense Arena, avec la milice et les blancs, Rugby! Rugby! Rugby!
La télé. Capitaine Blanc.
Allez, c'est parti pour le match.
Bleu.
On vous souhaite à tous un bon match.
C'est au pied, je. Non, lâchez. Non, au sol dans un premier temps. Non, lâchez, lâchez, Blanc, lâchez. Non, non, reculez. Essai. 8 blancs. Attention de ne pas poser les mains au sol si vous voulez contester.
Bien les bleus, bien.
Merci. On n'a pas le droit. Droite, gauche.
À droite.
Lâchez! Quatre bleus, plaqueur, vous arrachez au sol. Photo. Non, c'est gentil, merci. Non, c'est bon. Tous les blancs, stop, stop. Non, il est tenu au sol. C'était pareil tout à l'heure. Combien? Bleu, descendez. Bleu, descendez. Non. Non, 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 sortez, sortez, sortez.
Marco.
Merci. S'il vous plaît, vous gardez votre marque. Ça, c'est pour vous, vous gardez.
Complet.
Molle. 6, sortez, 6, sortez. Bon, formé par les blancs. Ballon injouable, mais les bleus. Il semble passer au cœur. À gauche de la marque ici, là.
Ok, allez, d'accord. Première, mais les bleus.
Flexion. Lié. Jeu. Bon conteste. Avantage en avant du bleu au sol. On revient ici. En avant du 9 sur l'arrachage. En avant du 9 sur l'arrachage, mais les blancs. Ici. Le 9 en arrachant. Ouais. Non, mais c'est bon. On y va? Là, ici. Non, il y a en avant, là, de votre 9. Ah, non. On y va? Non, j'ai confiance en mon juge de touche. Gardez les axes tous les deux. On y va, messieurs, allez! Flexion. Lié. Deux choses. Gardez votre break foot, ok, et on n'anticipe pas la poussée. Ici, à gauche de la marque. Je vous ai dit commandement lent. Hein. Plus fort? Ouais, bien sûr. Deuxième. Flexion. Lié. Jeu. Trois. En travers. 3 bleus. En travers. Poteau. Non, c'est pas un 50-22. Hein. Non. Non.
Ah, bravo. Combien?
Vous restez là? Merci. Ballon rentré, hein.
Ouais, je suis là, c'est bon.
Non. Stop 9. Reculez, Blanc. Reculez, reculez. Encore, reculez. Reculez. Il faut supporter le poids de son corps dans un premier temps. Il faut rester debout.
Done it all. Little step inside from Clément Jacques. Will Rowlands takes a couple of tacklers with him, makes a bit of space. Jordan Joseph piles in. Khaleesi. Oh, that's a nice offload from Khaleesi. Clément Jacques, Max Spring. Some dainty footwork from the fullback, but he can't get through that blue line. But still Racing coming. Clément Jacques again. Ted up. Tuvi held up. Tedder looking wide. Arundel. Oh, he's found the man outside, and this is going to be the... Oh, did he drop it? It could be the try. It was Wenceslas Lorre, but I have a feeling he did not touch down. He's... well, the try's been given. So, my eyes not the best. Wenceslas Lorre has got the touchdown. Well, looking at the replay, I'm still not convinced that he touched it down, but the referee says try.
Arrêt du temps. Arbitre vidéo.
No, we are indeed going for
la
the...
décision de terrain, c'est essai. On veut...
So the decision on the ground is a try, but it'll go to the TMO, and Denis Grenouillet, I suspect, will rule that out, because unless he's got a definite angle, I mean, I cannot see. He's not touched that down.
Ouais, on verra mieux avec cette image.
It's a great covering tackle from Yakuba Kamara. Drags him on. He has not touched that down. That is not going to be allowed. My eyes are not as bad as I thought they were. That is some relief.
Ok, donc juste il aplatit, donc le blanc rentre le ballon, il ne réalise pas le toucher à terre puisqu'il perd le contrôle, il aplatit sur la tête. Le ballon sort après en ligne de ballon mort. Donc je refuse l'essai et on repart sur,
so no try.
Sur renvoi de ligne de but. On est d'accord?
And drop out from the goal line. A logical decision.
Pas essai, renvoi de ligne de but. C'est le blanc qui rentre le ballon et après le bleu qui la sort, renvoi de ligne de but.
Well, there's one or two whistles and groans, but I think anyone who saw that on the big screen.
No knock on, but the grounding is not good.
And the second guy put it down.
No, the ball go out.
Sai Khaleesi trying to convince the ref that something happened, that there was a grounding afterwards, but no change. Still, Montpellier leading by 14 points to 6 as Carbonell gets things rolling again. Max Spring. Oh, that's a big drive. Oh, Racing going so well at the moment. Boris Palou on the drive. Tedder, Arundel coming into the midfield. Does well. Being driven back off the ball. That's a great steal. There's Nucci with his hands on the ball. And you can see why he is so highly rated, Nucci. He has been everywhere in this opening 20 minutes. 20 years old. Was with the France under-20s winning the World Cup. He was called into the training squad for France for this Six Nations. He's not a part of the Six Nations squad, but has been called up to train with them. Oh, that's a great take. Well, Max Spring really is like a jack in the box in these early minutes. Joseph feeding Clément Jacques. Clovis Lebel. Cheddar looking for a way through. Closed on him quickly. Khaleesi makes territory, lays it back nicely. Tabuavu was the link man. Arundel, oh, lovely hands. Wenceslas Lorre once again making progress, but bundled out. Wenceslas Lorre, 34 years old, made his debut back in 2005 in the top 14. Retiring at the end of the season.
Bleu, s'il vous plaît.
Still plenty of life in the old dog.
Ouais. Arrêt du temps. 9, protocole. Vas-y, fais.
And now that Racing line out, he's going to try and put a bit of pressure on the visitors.
Nicolas, s'il te plaît. Allez. Arrêt du temps. Hein.
problem there for Kobus Reinach. Just took one. I think it's a concussion test he's got to take.
Ouais. Reprise du temps.
So we'll have Leo Colli on the field. His replacement. As Payega Amosa throws to the middle. It's a bit messy, but Montpellier have got their hands on it.
Le ballon est bleu.
He has come back on the blue side. There is Leo Colli wearing the number 21 jersey, using that left boot effectively, and that's well kept in by Natuvi. Oh, nice hands from the Racing backs. They are looking to run it. Tedder keeping the ball alive. Spring again involved, throwing wide for Arundel, slips the ball beautifully. They've gone into touch. That was a lovely little pass from Arundel. Some great work. Clement Jacques unable to keep in touch, but super stuff from Racing. Lovely little offload. So the pressure still on Montpellier. And that one so is stolen. Tarrant has it. Tarrant, the hooker, scored against, scored one try this season in their last game in the defeat against Toulouse. Big tackle coming in, but it's still there for Clovis Lebail, feeding outside him. Maurice Palou driving in. Lebail. Max Spring is held up. In goes Leclerc. St. Collingar with the pick and go. Racing within 5 or just over 5 meters from the line now. Building a good position. That Montpellier line really under threat now. Lebail moving it. Tedder steps back inside and gets driven back by Auguste Cadeau. Lebail digs it out though. Still they come, Rollins. Clement Jacques can't get through. Oh, again, popping the ball pop back. Well, that was a surprising choice from Tedder after all that build-up, and it's fallen kindly for Naituvi. Ball bobbling around. Wenceslas Lorre collecting well. Tedder. Clement Jacques taken down once more. This is great. Has it been stolen? I think that's Tyler Duguay who got his hands on it. And Montpellier have ripped it away. That's great work. Great defence from the visitors. Ball kicked into space. Max Spring is going to have to start all over again. He's got a bit of space though, and he does like space, as does that man Naituvi. Closes down on him quickly though. Lorre with the feed. Tedder. Oopsie. Didn't quite go according to plan, but didn't work out too bad. Although Henry Arundel, not a lot of space to play with. He's holding on and it's ripped away once again. Wow, Montpellier going so well in the loose at the moment. 2 rips in the space of a minute. Now the ball hoofed down into their territory. A chance for Alexandre Denardi to get motoring. They've got some wheels there. Coley looking to dig out, but the penalty goes the other way, and Racing benefit. Van Lam, the man penalised for hanging on too long in the tackle. I'm not surprised they need a little breather and a drink of water. That was a breathless passage of play. Racing, though, it's very surprising to see Tedder going for that drop goal at that point. He was quite a long way out, got charged down comfortably. Covers Reinach. I understand he's a little infuriated by what's going on. I don't know if that means he's out of the game now. Oh, that was going for the concussion test. Presumably he's failed it if he's up in the stand. We will see. Well, that is a good touch.
Annoncez le nombre.
And another good take from Lorre. Inside the 22, Racing. Again, looking to batter away. Ball coming loose. They will look for their quick men out wide, but that's great work from Tarrant. Spring, little dink through. Can Arundel get his hands on it? The ball, well, he got the ball down. I don't think he got the try. He is calling for the try.
Renvoi de ligne de but. Vous avez renvoi dans but.
Just run out of space, I think.
Arrêt du temps.
There was a little knock on there, I think, from Arundel, and he didn't touch down. So a couple of reasons why he didn't get the try. Apart from that, it was absolutely no problem at all.
C'est avant l'en but? OK.
He's had a good season, Henry Arundel.
Capitaine.
6 tries already.
Capitaine.
Scored a hat-trick against Toulon, that always helps.
Capitaine.
And obviously...
There is a knock-on just before the line. OK, so it's a scrum for blue. Il y a en avant, mais avant la ligne, du coup, il y aura mêlée à 5 mètres.
Calling the knock-on, you heard that?
Il y a en avant,
so
avant la ligne de but, donc mêlée.
Montpellier on the 5-metre line. Henry Arundel extended his contract with Racing, ruling him out of Six Nations contention for England. Just 21 years old. He does have time on his side, that is for sure. And at the moment really seems to be enjoying his rugby in Paris. But now, Montpellier will have the put in, but they're going to be under pressure from this Racing scrummage.
On va essayer de prendre juste un tout petit peu plus de distance pour pas être très imbriqué.
Ref wants just a bit more distance. He's doing his best to make a mark there, but I'm not sure he'll get very far on the plastic turf.
Pas arrêter, hein.
Down they settle, and the band plays on.
Flexion. Lié. Jeu.
Important put in this from Leo Colli. Front rows go down.
Les deux premières lignes qui tombent, on la remet, mais les bleus.
Allez, let's go here. Let's go.
Another put in required. In here, Tabuavu is the man wearing 12 who's come in and just geeing up the forwards. Product of Natabua High School. Tabuavu in Fiji. He is a GIF player, though. That means that he is. He came to France. He came to the academy at Racing. He qualifies for these purposes as a French player, even though he's Fijian. This time, more problems from the with the front rows, and it's Racing who've been penalised.
No.
Tabuavu certainly one to keep an eye on. Of course, Racing will be strengthened next season with the arrival of Owen Farrell. Maybe one reason why Olivier Clément-Jacques has decided to pack his bags and head for Pau. Well, there's one that Racing have lost. That has been unusual this season, as I mentioned earlier. Crooked.
Maintenez la distance. Ici. Prenez vraiment plus d'espace, messieurs, s'il vous plaît.
Take more space, says the referee. Let's get for a clean put in, a clean heel, a clean scrummage. They're few and far between this season.
Flexion!
There is seldom a scrummage that comes off at first time of asking in the top 14. More than usually. It takes 2 or 3 goes. Bang on cue. There's a first timer. And away come Montpellier, looking for a bit of space. Darmon with the kick ahead, but it's Max Spring. Tedder has it. He didn't have too many options there, Tedder. He's drilled the ball forwards. May have gone too far forward. Well, he was lucky there. Another yard, and that would have been all the way back. Carbonell instead will have to drop out from his own goal line.
On y va, 10, s'il vous plaît. Immédiatement. Merci.
Tedder collects. Does a little bit of dancing and spinning, laying the ball back. It's a good platform this for Racing as Jordan Joseph piles in. Still they keep moving forward.
No.
Tabuavu. LaBelle, oh dear, a little knock on. And it's Gandebe who brought the ball away, one of the try scorers.
Non, c'est fini, Blanc. Fin d'avantage pour
Boris
en avant.
Palu piling in there a little bit after the event. Good take again by Spring. Where's the ball? There it is with Clovis LaBelle. Joseph almost losing his shirt as he lays that one back. Cheddar has it. Saya Kolisi. Route 1 makes yards. Tabuavu.
Fini, Bleu, fini. Non, il est là. Fini.
Oh, and there's the break. Naituvi, Kolisi. Naituvi going again. Oh, this is great work. Wenceslas Lorre takes it on just 5 meters from the line. Naituvi is there digging it out, gives it to Boris Palu, drives back in the lock forward. Naituvi, very energetic work from him. Jordan Joseph goes in. The penalty is awarded. And that
7 blancs sur le côté, plaque un joueur au-delà.
is against Kolisi.
7 blancs.
Coming in from the side, I think.
À partir du moment où, à un moment donné, vous avez une main au sol, où le plaqueur il sort pas ou autre, je peux pas récompenser. Arrêt du temps, joueur au sol. C'est une manière globale en fait. C'est pas vous qui êtes en faute, c'est que souvent il y a un paramètre qui est pas bon. Du coup, je peux pas vous récompenser comme vous dites. C'est bon? Voilà, avec plaisir. C'est bon, capitaine? Reprise du temps. 7 blancs, sur le côté au-delà.
Some of the French internationals. There is Antoine Gibert, Cameron Woki.
Ouais, ça court.
So Gail Ficou, and I'm sure Nolan Le Garrec was there as well. I didn't spot him.
Merci.
So Montpellier clear their lines. They've got the line out. The immediate danger has passed, and that is a good take. And they are now back with Reinach. Good news for them, good news for Reinach. Nushi driving.
Non, vous le cherchez.
In goes Macharashvili. Reinach back to Carbonell with the high ball. Chase is on. That was Ben Lamb after it, but it's come back on the Racing side. Lovely work from the forwards. Colisi has it. Go to ground. Clovis Lebail. The advantages with Racing. Tedder feeding. Can they find any space out wide? Henry Arundel, he needs a bit more space than that. Driven back, they'll come back for the penalty. They haven't found a way yet, Racing, of being able to unleash Arundel.
5 bleu, plaqueur. 5.
It was Tyler Duguay, the Canadian, penalised. Wearing the blue scrum cap there. Grappling the man, as he might do. Might have done during his Greco-Roman wrestling times. He was a Canadian junior champion, so not surprisingly, he goes well in the loose. On that occasion, no. Illegally. What the problem is there with Yakuba Kamara. Just taking his leave of the field. Janse van Rensburg makes his way on. Van Rensburg wearing number 19. Good clean strike into touch from Cobus Reinach.
Non.
So half-time approaches, and Racing still trail 14 points to 6. That's a good clean take from Lorraine. The ruck is there, but it's gone the other way.
Ball formé par les blancs, ballon injouable, mais les bleus.
The ball was playable. And this time, it's Duguay who gets the plaudits for his work there.
Ball formé par les blancs, ballon injouable, mais les bleus.
So the maul was formed by Racing. It was playable. Basically, it's the use it or lose it rule. They didn't use it, so they lost it. So Montpellier going in towards the half-time with a useful 8-point lead.
Flexion!
Certainly not enough to decide the match or to call the match over, because Racing have shown plenty of intent in this first half. They just haven't quite been able to deliver. That's a good take off the back by Reinach. Oh, he scuttles. He's got Ben Lamb moving. Lamb keeps the ball alive, lays it back well. There's Duguay with the feed. Not a great pass from the lock forward, but Carbonell gets through one tackle. Old-fashioned blocking there. Duguay on Colisi, and through the gap goes Cadeau. And with him is Darmon. Young centres. While the backs getting stuck in there like forwards for Montpellier. Duguay with the ball. It's with Payenga Amosa. And taken on round the corner by Verhagen. Payenga Amosa with it now. Racing line under pressure once more, just as it was in the opening 5 minutes. Ben Lamb looking to slip the ball. He's had to lay it back instead, just slowed down slightly, but still the force with Montpellier as Nushi drives in. Reinach feeding Verhagen. Reinach looking again, just a few meters from the line now. It's still there for Reinach. He's looking for the gap himself. It's not there for him. Bayanga Amosa fancies his chances. He's going for the line. Held up just short, I think. It's still there. And there, over they go. That's another try. And it is Tyler Duguay, the Canadian, who bundles over. Caps an excellent first half from him. My mistake. It's Janse van Rensburg. Just come on. I thought it was Duguay. My apologies. That's a great intervention from van Rensburg. And that is a third try for Montpellier. And they have taken a grip of this match right on half-time. Big smile from van Rensburg. His third try of the season. The former Blue Bull enjoying himself. And it gives Carbonell the chance to stretch this lead even further. He does indeed, no problem with the kick. That is half-time. And what a first half for Montpellier. They've been under pressure for quite a lot of it. But check out that scoreline. 21 points to 6 they lead. 3 tries to 0.
Ouais, merci Gabriel, l'auteur d'un des 3 essais montpelliérain. C'est vraiment la première mi-temps de rêve avec une défense de fer et un réaliste à toute épreuve. C'est la première mi-temps rêvée.
C'est vrai qu'on défend bien. On a passé beaucoup de temps dans notre camp quand même. Mais on n'a pas pris d'essais, enfin quelques fautes, mais dans l'état d'esprit, on y est. Il faut continuer comme ça parce que je pense qu'à la mi-temps, ils vont se remonter. Donc, à nous de répondre présent.
It was important that we did that because I think in the second half they're going to get themselves sorted and they'll come at us with everything. Can close this out and claim their first win on the road of this Top 14 season. It's been a real weakness for them. Still got 40 minutes of hard work to go though. Racing have lost once this season at the La Défense Arena in the Top 14. That was against Toulouse in their last outing. Indeed, they have lost their last 2 Top 14 matches. And this might constitute a mini crisis if they were to lose a third in a row, especially a second home one in a row. They're at home again next week. Racing, it's the Paris derby. They're home to Stade Francais, the table toppers. But they've got a few tough games coming up because after that game against Stade Francais, they travel away to Bordeaux and then they're home again against Toulon. Montpellier have got a couple of big ones coming up. Following this week, they're at home to Bayonne next week, then away at Oyonnax. So 2 big matches at the bottom end of the table. And then they face Bordeaux. So we're off away again with Racing kicking off from right to left. They trail by 21 points to 6 against Montpellier. Marco Tolègne wearing 8 for Montpellier. It's Reinach digging out. Duguay driving in. Racing need a quick response. They cannot afford to drop further behind in this run. Well, it's just it's well rescued by Max Spring, but Montpellier got their hands on it and pushed Racing back into their own 22. Looked very lateral, as did that pass. But it's Natuvi still on his feet. Natuvi, he had a lively first half. May have lost a boot though. He has indeed.
Neuf, jouez-le! Non.
Clovis Lebail.
Non, non. Oui, mais il a cassé la liaison exprès.
The orders by the ref to get on with it.
Sylvain, Sylvain.
Drills that high.
Lâchez!
No room for Alexandre Denardi to get moving. In goes Macharashvili.
Avantage en avant. Avantage en avant sur l'arrachage.
Little advantage for the knock-on for Montpellier.
Jouez-le!
And he charged down.
On revient là.
It's into touch it goes.
Non. En avant sur l'arrachage. Non. Surtout pas. En avant, mais les bleus.
So going back for the scrummage.
Ouais, c'est sur l'arrachage. Arrêt du temps.
Racing have got to come up with some answers now. They had a lot of ball in the first half, and they played some very, very good rugby, but they could not find their way through to the line. Lorre had a try disallowed. That was a worrying sight for Welsh supporters. Will Rowlands on the floor, getting some treatment. Had just 12 minutes against England last week as a replacement. But,
non. C'est que pour attendre un ralenti. Je déteste.
There will be worries if he's down and injured.
Bah oui, oui, je sais, mais pour moi non plus.
So a change in the front row for Montpellier, Luca Japaridje.
Alors on y va.
One Georgian prop replacing another, Lasha Macharashvili.
Mais les bleus. Et à gauche de cette marque.
Two 25-year-olds. Macharashvili arriving this season from Montmasson. Japaridje arriving this season from Brive. Two tight heads.
Flexion. Lié.
Montmarsan, in fact, have I think supplied 4 of the players on the show today. Denardi, Coley, Macharashvili from Montpellier, and Mohamed Natuvi, the Racing winger. All of them came through that. 3 players from Nevers. We've got some useful feeder clubs.
Les deux rentrent vers l'intérieur. Pas de faute détectée.
Montmarsan were in the top 14 not so long ago.
Pas de faute détectée.
I say not so long ago, like the old man who says he went to a certain pub just the other day and it turns out to be 25 years ago. Within the last decade, I'd hazard a guess. Can't remember exactly.
Lié.
Whistle goes again. These front rows really haven't settled throughout this game.
Vous êtes trop près des deux côtés.
Untidy aspect
je vous ai demandé de rectifier
of the modern game.
On s'y remet rapidement.
I don't know whether whether they can't get their footing, whether the synthetic fields are having an effect on scrummaging techniques and the ability to dig in.
Pas trop près. Flexion.
It's pretty hard on the
Lié.
the muddy fields of Ure. Slip sliding. Big drive on from Montpellier. That's really good work from them. They've got the drive on and away goes Marco Tolenia. Cobus Reinach is away. He's got a little bit of help outside him. Oh, this has to be a try. Reinach going on his own. That's a 4th try for Montpellier. Superb work from the visitors. They are bossing this match. It's outstanding. They lead by 26 points to 6 at the start of this second half. Oh, that was super stuff from the Springbok scrum half. It was a great collective play from Montpellier from this scrummage. Really powerful. Great work from Marco Tolenia, the number 8. Popped it away. There goes Reinach. He's got a man outside him. He's got Ben Lam there. The tackler, Max Spring, caught in 2. Mines does nothing really in the end. He's looking to cover, and Reinach sells him the dummy and scuttles through for his 2nd try of the season. Well, 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 this is turning into a rout. 20-point gap now. And the way this is going, this is certainly going to cause a great deal of reflection at Racing. This is not what was on the cards. 2 more points on the board. Montpellier now lead by 28 points to 6. This is a real turn up for the books. The Racing defence has been poor today. I mean, there's no question of that. 8. That's the area of Dimitri Zazevski. Stuart Lancaster will be deeply concerned by what he's seeing at the moment. 4 tries to 0. There is still time, 35 minutes. Cobus Reinach with the clearance. But Racing have got to get their act together quickly if they're going to make anything of this game. Max Spring takes the ball in. A few changes. Christopher Tolofua making his debut for Montpellier. Chamoisy on the field, old experience in midfield, perhaps needing a little bit of shape among the backs. Enzo Forletto on, so it's a new front row now for Montpellier. Khaleesi doing his best to get Racing forward. Now here is a chance. Yannick Tarrant finds Boris Palou. Tarrant has it. At the back. And now they begin to move. This is better from Racing. Tarrant drives forward. Oh, he's lost the ball forwards. Well, when it's going against you, it's going against you, isn't it? Everything going wrong at the moment for Racing. They've imploded slightly. Looking to get the ball moving again. Naituvi. Oh, he slips on the synthetic grass. The ball goes to ground. It went backwards, though. Lebela. Tarrant pops it back. It's messy. It's really untidy from Racing at the moment. No shape or form, and it's a little bit harum-scarum. A dink through. Donardi has it. Oh, steps away from his tackler, Arundel, nicely. Now there's a track back for Arundel. He's in there. Montpellier doing it all right at the moment. Racing going through a dark patch. They need to get their heads together.
No.
Reinach with the kick. Sounded as though that flicked the man on the way through.
Arrêt du temps. Changement.
This was a lovely piece of work by Donardi, just stepping inside Arundel.
Pierre, s'il peut sortir de ton côté.
Neat little tap tackle from Naturi.
Bloc, hein?
Well, when you're trailing 28 points to 6, things do hurt. Even more than they do normally.
Reprise du temps.
That one certainly looks painful.
Avantage
Good,
sacking.
clean take in the line out.
7 blancs, sacking.
Well, Khaleesi
sacking.
penalised again, so Racing losing their discipline, and their two-time World Cup winning Springbok captain Syed Khaleesi also just losing his way a little bit there. They need him to keep calm, to keep cool, and give them some direction if they're going to scramble their way back into this game. Bastien Chaleureux has replaced Tyler Duguay. Chaleureux was in the France World Cup squad, not a part of the Six Nations outfit. Not straight.
Line out or scrum? Captain. En dehors des 22, hein?
Stuart Lancaster not cracking any jokes at the moment. He won't be happy with this.
Flexion!
Oh, Dmitry Zarzewski. The Bale feeds. It's Messi again at the back. Jordan Joseph does well, though, to recover that, lay the ball back. Tedder. Clement Jacques looking for a way through. He's bounced off one tackler. Oh, that's nice work from Clement Jacques. He's a hard-working centre. Not the most glamorous, perhaps, but he really does have a great work rate. Finds the way through sometimes. The Bale feeds, Tedder. No, is there a little bit of space? Tuvi with the pass, but it's gone to nowhere. And now the chase is on, and Reinach is following after it. It's smothered by Chavancy.
Envoie ligne de but.
But Racing, once again, pegged behind their own goal line. There's just a little element of headless chicken stuff about this. Drop goal attempt from Carbonell. I don't think it's got the legs, it hasn't quite got the direction, but again, just pushes Racing back into their own 22. So Jordan Joseph makes his way off, and Ibrahim Diallo is on, and that's not a bad replacement, Ibrahim Diallo. Good player, he's got a couple of caps to his name. Could easily have had a few more if there weren't so many other outstanding back row forwards around in France. But it's Montpellier who look the better team at the moment. champions in 2022. They've been in free fall this season, started the season badly, but now is there a chance? Palou feeds outside, and Naitubi has the charge on. He's going through, and there is the first try for Racing. They answer back now. It's come at last. They've had to wait. But Naitubi is through for his 5th try of the season. Came from that error, that little Carbonell just hanging on a bit too long. Pass out wide, and Naitubi did so well. Fought off the defender. It was Carbonell trying to get across, and it was a good old-fashioned rugby handoff. Well, Racing have come to the party. And Tedder adds the conversion. That means that Racing have closed narrowed the gap a little bit, but they still trail by 15 points. It's 28-13 in favour of Montpellier, 4 tries to 1. So Montpellier still well in charge. But now Racing beginning to show a little bit more vigour. Palou leading that drive. Another Fijian makes his way on. Ayavesi Dankawaka facing Ben Lam in Montpellier backline. Spring looking for a way through. Advantage, and it's a penalty advantage, an offside advantage, which they will come back for now.
Zone des 10 mètres. Capitaine, arrêt du temps. Il y a 2 options. Deux options.
Giving Khaleesi 2 options.
Pénalité ici ou mêlée dans les 22 mètres. Mêlée là-bas.
So taking the scrummage further downfield.
Ils ont le choix entre
it's the attacking choice. And Racing really don't have the choice. If they are going to get anything out of this game, they need to attack. They need to make Montpellier question their position, question their defence, which has been very, very good so far. Got to play the mind games, put the pressure on, and obviously put the pressure on physically up front, which they can do now.
Flexion. Lié.
Clovis LaBelle feeds. Front rows go down once again. The ball is out, but the referee is going to make them do it all over again. It's messy, isn't it?
On remet. Liaison plus longue et vous, faut vraiment le coup de haut. Hein. En avant.
So just one change so far in the front row for Racing.
Allez.
With Gia Karishvili replacing Thomas Laclaya. He was the prop we saw hobbling off, rubbing his chest, rubbing his sternum.
Flexion!
Still got Yannick Tarrant, Hooker and Hassan Kolingar. Loose head. The push comes in and they're taking pressure. Tedder does well to tidy up. And still going well, the South African. Boris Palou on the drive. this is better, although Lorraine knocked back. Now it's Will Rowlands looking for a drive to the line. He's knocked back by Van Rensburg. There's the Georgian, Karashvili. Back it comes again. Is there a way over the top? Oh, it's gone too far for Tedder. Over his head. It was a pressure pass, that one. Made in haste. Might have been better to hold it in for a little longer. It was Arundel with the long pass out wide, and, well, to be fair to Arundel, it wasn't a bad pass. Tedder got a bit cross-eyed, I think, and didn't collect. Take from Verhaag, and he wins the penalty. And that is the release valve for Montpellier. Having been under the cosh for the last 5 minutes or so, they can now get this away and have the line out. Rowlands penalised for taking the arm of the catcher, Verhagen. Well, there is the skipper making his way off the field, Nucci, who's been excellent. Replaced by Tyler Duguay, who started the game as a lock forward and looks as though he's going to finish it in the back row. Folletta and Japaridje. Replacements, props having a go. Carbonell feeding outside. A big tackle from Naituvi. He's worked hard, Naituvi. Deserved that try. Montpellier have reloaded and they're coming again. Little dink through from Reinach. Will find touch. Well, he had to have a concussion check in the first half, but there doesn't appear to be anything wrong with Cobus Reinach whatsoever. He's been sharp as a knife in this second half. Yannick Tarrant just clarifying the call with Gia Karashvili. Rowlands just about clings onto that by his fingertips, and away comes Max Spring, but he's held up by Thomas Damon. And once again, Racing pegged back in their own 22. Very frustrating for them. Difficult for them to get out, and the ball going scrappy, loose. There's a knock on, and Montpellier have the advantage.
Là, ici au sol. Un blanc changement. C'est après.
See the knock on, but that's not to say there wasn't one. Sedate Gomez-Sarr coming on at loose head for Racing, replacing Hassan Collingar. Thomas Laclaya nursing his wounded self.
Flexion. Lié. Jeu.
Well, I think Racing would have looked at this fixture and thought it was a perfect opportunity to get their season back on track, having lost their last two top 14 matches. Up against a misfiring Montpellier, bottom side, who admittedly have won 2 of their last 3 in the top 14. So a team that is rebooting and reloading and is really going to fight to retain his place in the top 14. Verhaeghe has the ball in hand. He's getting good support from Challereux. Big drive on from Van Rensburg. Kohli. Kohli again. Feeding Carbonell. Carbonell held up just a couple of metres from the line. Montpellier are closing in again. This is dangerous for Racing. Now looking wide. Oh, that's a lovely tackle, but was he offside? He wasn't offside, but they're going to come back. So the ref had spotted an infringement.
10, arrêt du temps, 2 fautes. La mêlée là, ici qui se relève ou le 9 blanc qui est en jeu.
So this time it's Carbonell who's taken over as skipper from Nushi, given the option. And not surprisingly, with a 15-point lead, they're saying, thanks ref, we'll take the 3 points. Tack in another nail into this Racing coffin. Carbonell scored 11 points in the match earlier in the season between these two down in Montpellier, which Racing won by 19 points to 16. And now the fly half has made it 11 points in this game, which is looking every bit as though it is going to be a runaway victory for Montpellier. They lead by 31 points to 13. Tristan Tedder has not had a happy afternoon, and that was an extraordinary restart. Barely got off the bootlaces. It's been that kind of a day for Racing. It started badly and has got progressively worse.
Gardez de l'espace.
The internationals look on a little perplexed.
Lié. Arrêt du temps. Venez voir. Tout le monde. Juste, il faut se régler. C'est pas possible d'être toujours pré-engagé. Donc vous prenez plus d'espace, s'il vous plaît. On reste debout et on pousse droit.
The front rows. It's what he's been saying all game. He wants a bit more space between them before they engage. Patrice Colazzo, the man wondering what's going on. He'll be very happy with the way things have been going on. His side lead 31 points to 13. They are en route for their first away win of the season. Bonus point to boot. They have the bonus point at the moment. 4 tries to 1. Need to score 3 tries more than the opposition. Carbonell with the opportunity yet again of stretching the score. From halfway, that's a fine kick, and over it goes. That is a superb strike from Louis Carbonell. Montpellier are enjoying themselves. They lead by 34 points to 13 in the capital. Racing 92 are spiralling to their 3rd successive defeat in the top 14. It's a good take from Thomas Damon.
Tous les bleus, stop, stop!
Well, in their last match, Stade Francais were given a good clubbing by Perpignan, another team who have been struggling at the bottom of the table. They were beaten 26 points to 5 down in Catalonia. So this, well, is going to be equally horrific, if not more so. Here they come again. Clément Jacques looking for a way through. Karashvili. Tedder. Max Spring unable to make his way through. Naituvi, who has been one of the few Racing players really to stand out this afternoon, wins the penalty. Away goes Clovis Lebail, pops it back, and this could be a try. It is a try for Eddie Benarous, the former France prop who's playing as a hooker today, through for his first try of the season. Well, Racing at least showing signs of a pulse. It rules out the Montpellier bonus point at the moment. Tristan Tedder can cut the lead to 14. 2 converted tries, well, could be done. Through it goes. Can they? Can they possibly do this? We will see. It was good work, quick thinking from Lebail, and Eddie Benarous, fresh legs, just come on the field, keeping up with him and able to crash over from short range. Well, now 14 points in it. And just over 10 minutes remaining. Well, it would be fun for the neutrals out there if Racing could get a try back quickly. It would certainly ignite the last few minutes of this game. Lebail gives way to Martin Melion, but it's Messi again. Tedder collects, looks for a way through. He's dragged down by Colli. It's very congested over there. Khaleesi drives in.
Merci.
Antoine Emery giving some help, wearing 18. He's also come on while I wasn't looking.
Non, lâchez, Blanc! Non, lâchez! Lâchez!
Oh dear. The penalty, I think it's against Lorre. Holding on, he was on the floor. And so, again, the indiscipline really, really hurting Racing. You just cannot give this number of penalties away, especially when you've got a kicker like Carbonell. We've just seen him kick from halfway.
C'est clair. Ah non.
That was right under the referee's nose.
Ouais, ouais. Décalez-vous, s'il vous plaît. Pardon. Reprise du temps.
So Carbonell.
Merci.
Teeing it up. And perhaps scotching the idea of a Racing resurrection. 2 converted tries might have been a possibility in the last 10 minutes, but 2 converted tries plus a penalty just to get a draw, that's going to be tough. He's got it, over it goes. Oh, Louis Carbonell, take a bow. 17 points off his boot today, and they have been absolutely crucial. Montpellier lead by 37 points to 20. The gap now 17. Surely this first away win of the season is now in the bag. Well, not if they operate like that on the restarts. I think they Montpellier have secured the ball though. Reinach has it. De Gouy. Slows down. Reinach being told to get on with it. There's the high ball. Meliond was the man collecting, and Max Spring gets things moving. Meliond again with the feed. Christian Wade is in the action there, number 22. Former England winger, former Buffalo Bill. Khaleesi on the wing. Great player. Not much he can do today on his own. Tedder sees a gap, almost slides through. Hooked back by Dumont. And this time Racing are away. Oh dear, Spring has slipped on his own, off his own boots, and I think that's been turned over. I think Carbonell has snaffled that. Spring has done himself an injury.
Use it!
And a chance for Montpellier to bang the ball out into touch. Thomas Darmon also having a little bit of a problem there. Well, it was Clément Jacques to Max Spring, who tripped himself up. Well, things just have not gone Racing's way this afternoon. Part of that is because of the tremendous defensive pressure that Montpellier have shown today. They really have worked their socks off in defence. Racing not giving it up yet. They've still got 6 minutes. They'll need something of a miracle if they're going to scramble back these 17 points in 6 minutes. But still they come with Chavancy. Penalty awarded. The second half has been reasonably well contested. 14 points to 16. Montpellier lead the second half. First half, though, is where it was settled. 21 points to 6 at half-time. Notably, that try right on the half-time hooter from Van Rensburg really made such a big difference.
Descendez! Descendez!
Just over 5 minutes remaining. Benarus unable to find his man. It's stolen by Florian Verhaeghe. Montpellier playing like Superman at the moment.
Jouez-le.
Coley has picked up the reins at scrum half. Not finding touch. Racing come again, looking for a bit of space. Henri Chavancy, 35 years old now. Hold to the ground. They're not getting anywhere terribly fast, Racing. And they've given away the penalty as well. And they've given away 10 metres. It really isn't very wise.
Bon contest après contestation.
Sedati Gomeza, I think they're giving that one away. Now Montpellier, I imagine, they have gone through the corner because they will want to try and get this try themselves. They did have a bonus point in their pocket. They don't at the moment. Another try would round off their day's work very nicely indeed. They're scrapping against relegation. Bottom place at the start of today. Oyonnax are coming a very distant second down in Toulouse, so this victory will lift them into 13th. But if they can snatch another point, that just helps them all the more in this second half of the season. The big drive is on. Christopher Tolofua, in his first game for Montpellier, arrived just earlier this week, still driving towards the line. He's got one try for Toulon already this season. He's not going to get one just yet for Montpellier. He won't mark his debut straight away with a... Montpellier still coming though. Chaleureux held up, and back they come for the penalty.
18 blancs sur le côté et après
Team Emery, a man penalised. And once again, well, they were going to go for the corner. They're playing it through the hands. That looks a very, very disturbed Stuart Lancaster. Montpellier on the drive in these last few minutes of the game, looking for try number 5, which might give them a bonus point. The forward still coming, closing in on the line. Chaleureux knocked back. The ball is there. Once again, the forwards driving. Tolenia and Chaleureux. Oh, the ball flipped by Tolofua out to the wing, but there was no one there to collect. A minute and a half remaining, the ball going loose at the back of the line out. Collected by Diallo.
No.
And Racing have taken a big smack this afternoon. Perhaps there's time to rescue some pride with a final try, but they're being forced back. It's Christian Wade. Can't get anywhere at the moment. Well, still they go with Lorre, the old warhorse. Wade looking for a way through. Tedder cutting back inside, looking for a way through. They are almost there, but not quite. But defensive covering tackle, just getting them each time. An arm reaches out. That looked forward, but referee waving play on as Naituvi is bundled backwards. The bodies pile in. It's desperation time for Racing now. 20 seconds left on the clock. His game is lost. No doubt about that. Diallo drives in. And they've given away the penalty right to the death. And Reinach goes. He's looking for the try. Reinach striked down by Meliond. But Montpellier still there. They haven't given this one up. They weren't thinking of popping the ball straight into touch and taking the win. They want the extra bonus point. Still they come. What an end to this game. Little dink through. Can they go through on the chase? It's collected by Wenceslaus Lorre. Maybe took an arm in the face, but the ball there is spinning loose. They're coming back. It's a penalty for Montpellier. Well, I did think that Lorre took a forearm to the face there. But
okay, improve your discipline, thanks.
It's a bit late, ref, to invite Racing to improve their discipline. It's been poor. Montpellier with the final act of the game. We are in the red, you can see that. Away they go with Tolivua driving in. Lays the ball back. Which way is he going? The forwards piling in. Coley has it, the ball flipped back. There is a knock-on for Carbonell. I think that's... Gonna stop the time. It was a knock. Well, you're gonna have a look at the video for a potential knock-on, I think. Deliberate.
À 5 mètres de la ligne pour savoir s'il y a un en avant volontaire du joueur blanc sur le joueur bleu.
Well, you're looking for a deliberate knock-on. Potentially a penalty try. I would say that on Team Emery, I suspect he's going to get a yellow card for this.
Pénalité plus carton jaune contre ce joueur. C'est le 18 blanc, c'est ça?
Yep. Yellow card for Emery. Fairly evident that one.
Donc ça sera simplement pénalité plus carton jaune.
Just the penalty, not the penalty try.
18.
On Team Emery. Heading to Clermont at the end of the season and heading for an early bath now. The others will be right behind them because we are well into added time at the end of this game.
Reculez, Blanc.
Can Montpellier get the try to give them the bonus point?
Non, attendez. Non.
Well, it's all the rage now, charging the penalty. Well, you can't do that.
Vous touchez une seule fois le ballon, ok? Reposez.
And away they go with Tolifua. Prop forwards backing him up. Coley feeds Talania. Oh, is it held up? It looks as though that's being ripped away by Eddie Benarous, but no, it's still there. In goes Japoridze. Clément Dumont having a go. There's
no, c'est bon.
Defence on the line by Racing, but over they go, and that is going to be the try. Oh, and it is Christopher Tolifua marking his debut for Montpellier. He's just arrived this week from Toulon, and he makes the try secures the bonus point, and that is a fantastic win for Montpellier. It's not over yet, there's a conversion to follow, of course, but this is superb. 5 tries to 2. Montpellier will take 5 points from this game, and that will ease their relegation worries. And what an entrance from Christopher Tolofua. Well, 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 high drama right at the end. And a little bit of theatre. It had to be Tolofua, didn't it? Well, once again, Racing's defence simply not up to the task. It's been poor today. Louis Carbonell has the job of closing out this game. He's been perfect thus far. 17 points to his name so far. Over it goes, and that is the end of the game. That's a fantastic win for Montpellier. Carbonell makes it 19 points from the boot for him and closes out victory for Montpellier. They've beaten Racing by 44 points to 20, and they have taken that all-important attacking bonus point. Such a big, big win for them. They're first on the road this season, and that'll help them in this battle against relegation.